Right, we ready? So I am so sorry guys, of avid watchers of the channel, but this is the same glutes day that you saw last time. However, today I am joined by Magda. Magda is part of Team MK as one of our coaches. She coaches lifestyle, but also some of our newer competitors, which is amazing. She's obviously been educated from myself and Kuba into becoming a great coach. Today's all about obviously getting after it with our session, but also going through intensity, because I want to see Magda potentially push her sets a little bit harder and making sure that form is tip top. I train glutes now as a normal session, so I basically train like a bikini girl. So it's obviously lines up a little bit better than what it used to do. So I'm actually really excited to go through it with her. It'll be a great session. Obviously, when it comes to working with Magda as part of Team MK, what we do is we have our lifestyle clients who are in a group chat with both myself and Magda, or Kuba and Magda. Magda runs with the coaching, but we oversee all the plans, oversee everything that she says. So if you're worried that like you're not getting coached by me or Kuba, we are still there, and we are all very much a community, a team. We talk probably more so than I speak to Kuba, that we all speak together. So if you feel a bit like put off by it, don't be. In April, we're going to be starting our Empower movement, which is me and Magda, emphasis on the M, as you can see from the logo. Basically, we're going to be doing a 12-week challenge where we want you to look fantastic, but so that it is sustainable. I hate people that do challenges where people get shredded and then have no idea what to do with their diet afterwards. That is my biggest bugbear. So we've set it up, we've thought about it for a very long time, and we're going to be able to get you lean, educate you, and allow for you to be able to stay looking great but feel great in regards to your food relationship afterwards as well. And that's going to be Magda and me who lead it. So if you want to get involved, drop us a DM, but all of that will start getting posted and advertised very soon. Now we're going to get into our session. Got shit abs, so do abs every day. First exercise is the glute kickback. When you do a glute kickback, it is an isolation movement, not a compound. So treat it like an isolation. Slow, steady, no forcing. Like a hip thrust, yes, we're not forcing, we are trying to be controlled, but there's an element of more aggression that goes into a compound compared to an isolation. So you want to try and make sure that all the tension stays on your glute. For me, the moment I take my foot, my working foot off the floor, I think about squeezing into my glute and aiming to keep it on the entire time that I move my leg. That's what keeps the tension on the glute and off anywhere else. I don't feel it in my hammy, my non-working leg does not get tired. So if you're finding that that's happening for you, potentially you might need to just draw back on that weight and focus on doing it like an isolation.
you say to put my upper back right on the bench, do you mean literally around here? Okay. Like bring it down.
It was just more like here before.
Yeah.
So just
recently,
like
I've adjusted
5
it a bit.
centimeters higher.
Okay.
Yeah, that's perfect. Just there. Now bring your knees in.
Yeah.
And just have it so that the tips of your here are hitting here. And then as you drive up, you should literally be completely vertical to the floor.
Okay.
Literally perfect. Perfect. You don't need to go that deep.
Okay.
Pause. And now drive through. Perfect. A little bit more drive through at the top. Perfect. You don't need any more reps. It's all good. Save it for your working set. One plate off. I know we're being a bit mindful of the fact that you felt a little bit fucked today, so.
At the minute, I'm feeling really hot.
Basically, when you're a female and when you're on your cycle, you have to auto-regulate just a little bit. If you're feeling a little bit fucked whilst you're training and you're trying to smash all the weight and you're on your period or just before your period, there is no point in going super ridiculously heavy to the point where you completely smash yourself, then you're having to go into a deload really early, or you're just feeling worse. So we're just listening to Magda's body. Obviously Magda checked in this morning and we said today's session was about just not going through the motions, but just making sure that we're listening to the body. If she's feeling tired and fatigued, there's no point in making that worse, so that then we have to do a devolume 3 weeks earlier than what we needed to, because then that's just a waste of another 3 weeks. My goal is 5 plates, but only if it's in good form. If it's not with good form, I'm not using my glutes. Come on. Through. It's good for a falling off plate.
I feel like a lot of times maybe I go too deep, because he said I don't even need to go that deep.
The thing is, when you go too deep on a, and I'm not saying this is science-based, this is experience-based. When you go deeper on a hip thrust, to me, I get a lot more adductor and a lot more hammy engagement. Yeah. Whereas if I keep it short, I keep more of it in my glutes. It might be science-based, I don't know. But for me, that's fine.
That does make sense, because
for you, you don't need a lot of hammy, you don't need a lot of adductor, you just need a lot of glute. Your bikini, I'm bigger, there's a big difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I need a lot of glute, but it's okay if I use my secondary muscles a little bit more than what you do.
That does make sense though.
That's why I said going a little bit less deep for you is fine. Yeah. For me, not so much.
The amount of times I've done these, and I can just feel my hamstrings.
Exactly. And did you just feel glute there?
Yeah.
God, I should be a coach.
You'd be good at it, I think.
Yeah, maybe. We talk about the 2-set mentality. If you're not getting a sweat on by doing 2 really heavy sets, bear in mind, some sets we do 2, some sets we do 3, some sets we do 4, depending on how hard the movement is, depending on how much volume you need in that area because of your specific needs as a competitive bodybuilder. If you're not getting a sweat on and you're not feeling like it's hard, you're not trying hard enough in those sets. Magda will feel fucked from her sets, even if she's just doing 2 or 3 because she trains hard. If you are not feeling fucked and you're not seeing progress, it's because you're not training hard enough, not because of any other reason. Bad for a natty. Next exercise is the reverse hyper. The last session that I did that, it was the first time doing it, so anytime I do an exercise for the first time, unless Cuba is around, I will send it to him as a form analysis, as any great athlete should be doing for their coach. And any great coach should be offering for their athletes. He said that I had my incline of the bench a little bit too low, and that's why I was finding it very hard to keep tension into my glutes and keeping it more into my hammies, and also with struggling with range of motion, especially in the stretch position. So I've now raised up the incline by 2 and it feels fantastic. Right, take your feet to about hip width, turn your toes out slightly, put a little bit of a bend into your knee, flexion at your spine completely, so over there and here, and then you literally, all you want to do, keep it rounded here, but not too much, just almost shitting dog like. Yeah. And then we literally just want to drive the hips into the pad to come up, and then back down. That's it. You can keep a tiny little bit of more flexion in your spine. Perfect. How does that feel?
Yeah, good.
I think for you, we'll not use the band because it's the first time doing it for a long time, and we'll just use the dumbbells.
Yeah.
Okay?
Sure.
Perfect. Did that feel good though?
Yeah.
Anything into anywhere other than glutes, a bit into your hammy?
No, at the minute. I think we'll just have to see what it's like with the weight. See, I've got a tendency to hyperextend my knees, and I think that's where I sometimes go wrong.
You've got fucking North's feet.
But they're not very proportional.
You're not proportional. I've got the arms the length of Kuba's and then a body the size of a hobbit. My mum and dad call me a hobbit. I'm basically Gollum. And I would do the impression, but my voice goes too deep to be that good at it. I'm too good at it that people would comment nasty things. I get too many nasty comments, I don't need any more. Absolutely perfect. Nice. Very nice. Does it feel good?
Yeah.
We'll add the band next time. Next set, add the band. It just makes the resistance profile a little bit more even and a bit more complete for the glute. Make it a bit more like a hip banded RDL. Because that's essentially what it is over a... If somebody has a really bad back, like an issue with their lumbar, so in any of their thoracic or lumbar joints, this is a really good variation if you can't actually do a hip hinge. If you look at Jordan Peters' video, he does a great variation of it for kind of erector, glute, ham, etc. Here we are really trying to focus on the ham, but you can't totally take away the erector, you can't totally take away the adductor and hamstring, they will still work, but you do things like keeping the rounding in the back, the little bend in the knee to keep a little bit more tension into the glute. Yeah, nice. It makes it much harder, so be prepared for it. Good. Brace super tight. Squeeze the glutes. Very nice. Through. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. That's good, that. Nice. Beautiful, Magda. Through. Nice. Lovely. Let's dip through the chest back here, let's go. obviously a glute focused leg press. So here we're aiming not to take the knee past 90 degrees. So if you think that depth looks a bit short, it's supposed to. Pausing in that stretch, keeping the hips slightly tucked to the point where it means it just your lower back is nice and flat. Keeping a squeeze on your glute, knee to 90, shin vertical, drive back up, all on the glute. Your quads will still work, but more tension will be on your glute. Done so many lower bodies in a row, what I'd probably do is 2 rest days from here and then going with normal split.
Okay, yeah. I will say I feel like someone has like flicked like an off button with me, like about 2 exercises back.
Yeah. Why the extra rest is needed. Thank you.
Thank you.
So that is the end of glutes. It was a very good session. Progressed all lifts from last time. The first time you do a rotation of new sessions, you will feel, as Gaz said, like Bambi on ice. They're new movements or it's a new order. It just feels different. You've got to kind of ease into it before you can start go running. So everything progressed. Everything felt way better. Last session it felt great anyway, but this felt better, especially with loads getting heavier. So excited to get heavier and heavier and stronger as time goes on. Really happy with how things are going so far this off season. Excited to see how they continue to go throughout, especially the progression with the physique alongside obviously the training, because that's obviously what's most important right now. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe. If you would like to be part of our Empower program, please do DM us. And if you'd like to join Team MK as part of one of our team members, whether you want to do lifestyle or competitive, please either DM us or find our Linktree link to inquire within all of our bios, Kuba's, mine, Magda's, and the MK page. Thank you. See you again soon. Goodbye.